أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today we will be talking about a verb tense, the simple present or present simple tense. This diagram shows in general when the present simple tense is usually used. As we see in the diagram, the present simple tense is in use in some 8 situations. Firstly, it is used when a person is talking about something that is generally true. Talking about something that is accepted as true and remains the same in all situations, at all times, generally accepted facts. For instance, the sun rises in the east. Each and every day the sun rises in the east. So this is a fact. It is true. People need food. This is a fact. This is true. It snows in winter. This is a fact and true in some parts of the world. Plants die without water. This too is a fact. All life needs water in order to survive. So, this statement is true. Two and two make 4. This is a generally accepted fact. Secondly, the present simple is used when talking about situations that we think of as more or less permanent. Sarah works in a bank. Sarah, at some time in the past, began to work in a bank, and at this present time she works in a bank, and for the foreseeable future she will continue to work in a bank. So to say that she works in a bank is more or less permanent. They love tea. This means that they really like or love tea, so this is a more or less permanent situation. She has 3 children. This means that she is the mother of 3 children, and that remains permanent until something else changes that. Like, for instance, she has a 4th child. I am married. The speaker is married and will remain so unless something happens to change that situation. I don't like mushrooms. The speaker dislikes mushrooms. It appears that at some time in the past, the speaker has tried mushrooms but did not like the taste of them. That situation is more or less permanent. The third use of the simple present or present simple is for habits or things that we do regularly. We often use adverbs of frequency in this case. When talking about habits or routines or things we do regularly, adverbs of frequency are often used. An adverb of frequency lets us know how many times something happens or occurs. It gives us more information about the action it is referring to. Here are some common adverbs of frequency: always, frequently, generally, hardly ever, infrequently, never, normally, occasionally, often, rarely, regularly, seldom, sometimes, usually. I play football every Tuesday. This is a regular habit, so it is permanent for as long as the football player plays football every Tuesday. She gets up at 5 o'clock every day. This is her routine or habit, to get up at the same time every day. Until she changes her time of getting up, it is more or less permanent. At the weekend, we usually go to the market. This too is a more or less permanent event, a routine. How often do you study English? The person asking the question wants to know about the English learning routine of the person being asked. I don't travel very often. The person is saying that his or her routine or habit is not to travel very often. Fourthly, we also use the present simple to talk about the future after conjunctions of time in a future sentence. Conjunctions of time are words like when, until, after, before, as soon as. I will call you when I have time. The first part of the statement is expressing the future, I will call you. Then there is a conjunction of time, when, plus the present simple, I have time. I won't go out until it stops raining. Again, the first part of the statement is expressing the future. I won't or I will not go out. Then there is a conjunction of time, until, followed by the present simple, it stops raining. She'll come as soon as her babysitter arrives. And again the same formula is used. First, a statement expressing the future, she'll come, and then the conjunction of time, as soon as, followed by the present simple, her babysitter arrives. I'm going to make dinner after I watch the news. I'm going to make dinner, a statement expressing the future, followed by a conjunction of time, after, and then a present simple statement, I watch the news. I'll give you the book before I go. The future, I'll give you the book, conjunction of time, before, present simple, I go. This is the end of part 1 of the present simple. Part 2 will follow shortly. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.